Hey, what's going on? What's going on? We are live, guys. We are live. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday, 10:42 Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to be talking about the FOMC meeting, what it entails for the crypto markets, and how Bitcoin will react. That is what we are going to be talking about today on this live stream. Smash up the likes, hit the subscribe button, retweet this out to the crypto world, and let's get right into it. So if we look at how the Fed has been impacting the S&P 500 on the 1 year of rate hikes, we have here the drop came in part, let's see, the benchmark index is down 7.9% since the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell announced the first of series of fund rate increases 1 year ago. The S&P 500 closed, so we won't talk about this because it's on different time frames here. But if we look at this and we just kind of examine here, we can notice that we had this is in the beginning, January 2022, and we just look at the entire year here of how we are looking at the S&P 500 and how it reacted to these hikes. So we see here we had a 75 basis point hike, and then we saw actually a spike here on the S&P going from 3,800 all the way to 4,200, and then on that news of the 75 hike, we had a downturn, and then in October saw it go up a little bit. Only went up about halfway to that all-time of close to that price point of 4,200, and then now at the last Fed rate hike of 25 basis points in February, and now we're kind of sitting at that same point as we were in May, close to May. And so if we do see a pause, we can possibly see the Fed is likely to pause rate hikes because signal it's only short term. So it could just be a short term play from the Federal Reserve, and we could see how the market will react. So right now, if we're looking at the overall market, we can see on the daily here, we're going to look at the daily. We have Radix is down 7%, and oh, what is this? What is TommyNet? I've not heard of that. So TommyNet, let's see what this is all about. So we explore new coins on this channel. We look at anything that is coming up in the news. Let's see. So Tommy preps to debut the first privacy stablecoin with launch of its Ethereum Layer 2. Oh, okay. So this was 2 months ago. All right, it's audited by Certec. Let's see what the market cap is here. Is 540 million. Okay, so all right, people are being bullish on Tommy right now. Let's see how the price movement is. Okay, what is its all-time high? All-time high was $7.13. We're sitting at $4.65. Okay. Could go into that a little bit more later. Let me see who's in the chat. Yo, what's up, Carlos V? What's going on, Carlos? Yeah, it's smash up the likes. Hope you're having a good day. We're just hanging out here. We're talking about the markets. If you haven't already, retweet this, and so we can get some more people in here, and we can have a nice discussion, and you can show that YouTube needs to be pushing this live stream out so we can build this community up. So I hope you're doing well. Let me pop out the chat so I can keep up with people that are talking in here. Okay, so let's get into some more of the coins here. We have, so we got Radix down to 7%. Hex is down 4.7%. And see, we have Tezos. Tezos is actually up on the daily, 4.6%. Don't hear much about Tezos, but Tezos, you can do NFTs. Tezos has a lot of different things. Tezos has been around for a while, and let's see what else we got here. XRP down 4.4%, and this is just on the daily. But if you look at the hourly here, we got Filecoin up 1%, Theta up 1%. Let's see what else we got here. Gala up 0.9%, ICP up 1%. And okay, so let's get into the news here. So Valkyrie Investments predicts Bitcoin price could reach 37,000. So I have mentioned this as well. I believe that the price could be seeing a really nice pump here soon. I think with the Fed pausing its rates, which is what they're expected to do, we can see that so Bitcoin has been trading below 30,000 for the past 2 months, but analysts at Valkyrie Investments predict that the top cryptocurrency could rise to 37,000 mark in the short term. So in the short term, so when we're going to see a nice pump. I mean, we're going to see it pump pretty well, and I think in that oh, losing stream. I think we're good. Okay, I just dropped a little bit of my kilobytes here. Hopefully it comes back. Let me see. Let me know in the chat if my stream is still working. I might be dropping frames, but hopefully it's working good. But yeah, so I've talked about this in my live stream last night about how Bitcoin can definitely, if we see here, we're in a falling wedge, and in that wedge, we could see a move to the upside. We also, on the daily or on the weekly, we had a cup and handle pattern here as well. So if we look, and it's not like an exact perfect cup and handle, but if we look, we can see here we have that right there, and then look, the wedge is the handle. So there's your cup of coffee, guys, if you want to key into that. And it's a good opportunity to put in a trade, not financial advice. You can see I have changed my description on my actual YouTube page because I realized that, you know, when people come here, they're going to be watching my stuff, and you know, I have to say all my content is my personal opinions. It's not financial advice. So I hope you guys are listening to that, and you're not clicking on a bunch of links and getting scammed, and you know, just all of that stuff. It's gotta stay diligent out here. So real quick, I just my kilobytes, my stream is jumping all over the place. So I just want to make sure that I'm good here. My bit rate, I'm gonna set my bit rate a little bit lower here, and hopefully that can fix it, because I don't need to be streaming too crazy here. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Again, smash up the likes and let me know how you've been loving the channel, how everything's going. And yeah, just to get on Twitter here, we have some, you know, news with Ben Coin. You know, Ben last night talked about how, you know, in the Ben Nation, in the adoption of the Ben coin, they have some advisors that they're adding to the team. They have some partnerships that they're in the works. I think they're trying to get Ben coin on Stake, which would be amazing. Stake is a partner with BitBoy Crypto, and you know, it seems like, you know, the Stake platform for them has been really successful. You know, I'm sure they get paid very well to be, you know, have them as a sponsor. So, you know, but the thing with BitBoy and Ben Armstrong and just kind of what's happening with him in the news, you know, he's, you know, people, when you start getting that type of influence, you know, like he has, it really it makes it to where, let me make sure and pop the chat. It just makes it to where when you talk about stuff, people are going to scrutinize you on both sides, whether it's you're talking about a certain project, and you know, if you made a mistake or you said wrong, you're gonna be judged heavily, especially when you just have that big of an influence. So in that, Ben Armstrong and a couple other people are in a lawsuit, you know, with the government, with certain institutions. I think with I'm not sure who the lawsuit is with the SEC, but you know, Ben Armstrong is one of those people that are caught in the debacle of the FTX situation, where, you know, people are getting sued for either promoting FTX or talking about FTX, or, you know, if they got paid sponsorships. So I don't think that it just depends on the terms. You know, if you're getting paid to talk about a project and the paid sponsorship or whatever, are you liable as well for with FTX, with obviously all the news with FTX and what happened? Are you also liable as well? I mean, you could have been fooled and scammed as well, and thought it was a platform that you could invest in, and then come to find out it was a scam. Does it does it make you the scammer? Was it it's not necessarily the influencer's fault, but they still do have to do due diligence. CoffeeZilla's point, his whole campaign, is basically these people have to do more due diligence, influencers, whoever it may be, to make sure that when they are promoting these platforms, they're explicitly telling people, just don't invest in the project just because I'm telling you to, or don't, or just in fact, the influencer don't tell people to invest. Just say, hey, you make your own decisions, you make your own choices in investing. And I think the blame game has to kind of stop there. When you hit the buy button, you hit the sell button, it is your choice. No one's making you do it. So I think that is kind of crap when people are trying to do the witch hunts on people and blame and say, hey, you made me lose money. No, you lost money yourself. You have to own that. And when you invest into cryptocurrencies or invest in anything, you have to invest only what you are willing to lose. So big alpha lessons here on Dino Crypto. And honestly, you have to make these mistakes yourself to really learn. Until you lose money, until you make these choices yourself and you experience it, it will just make you better, and we all learn. You're not going to ever learn or grow if you are going around blaming people for your losses or whatever it may be. So, if we get into some other news here, and again, smash up the likes, hit the subscribe button, share this out to the world. We got to get more people on this stream. And let's see how the overall, I mean, if we just, I love this. I love looking at this chart. This chart right here just looks really, really good. I mean, we got 3 swoops on the handle. This is looking at the weekly. We got a cup and handle formation here. And if we're looking on the daily, I think on the daily is where you can really see this here. Look at this. That's a perfect wedge. Look at that wedge. And it's a descending wedge in a cup and handle. We're seeing bullish momentum, and we could see if we look at, because look at this movement here. Okay, so I already did this. We're going to pop that and at least just get it to about the bottom of this candle wick, and then we can take that same movement and look. There's your 30K. There's your 30K breakout right there. So all we have to do is break that trend line and break that wedge, and we could be seeing some really, really good movement here. And look at it too. It's literally wedged on the news of all of the different federal meetings and decisions of where we're going to go in the market. It's just perfect timing, guys. It's perfect timing. It really, I mean, look at that. It's perfect. Cup and handle, wedge. You look at the week. Look at that. It's perfect. If you're a charts guy, this is the chart right here. That's the chart. Yeah, I'm loving that. I really like how that looks. So we should definitely be keeping a finger on the dial. Finger on the dial, my friends. So if we look here, Bitcoin, it's sitting at 25,998. It's just been right on that 26. And that's where I feel like it's, it's just primed to pop. It's primed to pop. Ethereum trying to get back and fight in that $1,800 range. We have BNB is just down, super hard, on the monthly, down 21%. But I think BNB is going to see recovery. I think the stronger they fight this fight with the SEC, the stronger that the community and the crypto community and also our support from the United States for Binance and Coinbase will just start to get stronger. So we just have to support those exchanges. And yeah, I think it's crap what they're doing to the United States when it comes to our innovation in crypto. Litecoin, let's keep up to date with Litecoin. I made a video about Litecoin. If you go and check it out, I talk about the Litecoin halving. That is in 50 days. The Litecoin halving is in 50 days, where the rewards are cut in half. Same consensus proof of work mechanism that Bitcoin has, but with faster, cheaper fees, scalability, and a probably, to be honest, Litecoin might be one of those top 3 coins in terms of payments, where we can actually use Litecoin to buy goods and services with. It's a big possibility. I mean, that was the whole point of Litecoin, is to actually have it be almost like the silver and be easily transferred from peer to peer, business to business, country to country. Yeah, that's what crypto is all about. So, you know, and Chainlink, this is huge with Chainlink. There's some really, really big news with Chainlink, where they are basically in the back end, they are building the infrastructure and the CPI, API stuff for banks, traditional banks with Swift and the off and on ramping payments, that they're going to be using Chainlink to make it to where the bridge between cryptocurrency, blockchain, and banks can be easy. So that's amazing. So that means, you know, they're going to be partnering with so many different people. I'm partnering with Visa, MasterCard. You know, I mean, Chainlink has the most partnerships out of every single cryptocurrency that exists. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, if we were to look up, you know, how many partnerships does Chainlink have? How many partnerships does Chainlink have? I probably spelled that all wrong. How many partnerships does Chainlink? Flurry of partnerships since Chainlink hired today, and this was in 20. Okay, let's see. All right, Chainlink is the leading Oracle network utilized by DeFi projects to port real-time off-chain data to the blockchain. Key partnerships indicate that Chainlink services are likely to remain in high demand as long as growth continues. These partnerships are unique in nature, suggesting Chainlink's reach is broadening. Okay, so let's see, 3 intriguing partnerships. Let's see what those partnerships are. As crypto investors look to stake to where the puck is headed, AI-related tokens and these involved in back-end infrastructure supporting high-growth areas of the cryptocurrency market are coming into focus. Accordingly, today's 8.4 24-hour move in Chainlink as of 11:45 a.m. And this article was as of February 9, 2023. So it's an old article, so don't focus on that price. But we see 2 key partnerships were announced that bolster the value proposition behind Chainlink. And let's see, innovative fashion and lifestyle project Play Pop Go announced an integration with Chainlink and verifiable random function on Ethereum. And these partnerships are big deals for Chainlink and follow yet another announced partnership earlier this week. So let's see. TP ACAP announced it is joining the Chainlink ecosystem to bring Forex data to provide analytics and tamper-resistant Oracle reports. So, I mean, there's just like partnership after partnership after partnership with Chainlink. It's definitely one of the coins you got to keep on your radar. And yeah. So let's see what else we can keep on the radar here. Let's go to Morales Money. So if you guys haven't used Morales Money yet, I suggest you do so. Link in the description for using Morales Money with my affiliate link. This is the full alpha of learning on-chain data and metrics for coins on the Ethereum blockchain, Binance Smart Chain, Pulse Chain, and Arbitrum, Optimism. You can look and see what people are buying, what experienced traders are buying right now. You can see it. You can make your own saved queries of filters that are exactly what the metrics you want. So, for instance, experienced buyers increased by 1,000. And you can also run it to have a score of 90 according to the DEX score. It's filtering out things. It makes it a little bit easier for you to filter through these coins so you can see what is coming up. All right, so we have Refund. We have Inu. Inu was just created 11 days ago. It has over close to 8,000 experienced buyers in the month. If we look at it right now, we can see now Morales Money has been building and launching stuff constantly. They're always upgrading, and it's easy metrics, easy filters, easy information for these coins, so you can see and catch things before they pump, see what projects are getting traction, and you can see that, look, it's got all of the different security metrics that you would want to know about before investing in a project. It's got the bubble maps. You can see the wallet list. You can see which wallets are holding the most supply. You can see where, here you go, you got, you can see clear views of where things are going. Here now we have an about section, so it's awesome. Morales Money just keeps launching and keeps doing so much better constantly, every single day. And, get some coffee. This is awesome. So yeah, so you got everything you need by clicking just the one coin. You don't even have to go into these specific things, into these websites. So that's what's great, is that you can use Morales Money to look at everything in terms of the price, in terms of the information, in terms of the social, the Twitter. You can go to the direct website, and I think they took it off, but they had the Twitter feed, the direct Twitter feed. But what you can actually do is they have a metric on here that has a metric for who updated their socials recently. So you can do a social metric. And if we go here, social media metrics, greater than, let's see, Twitter. So Twitter followers increased by, let's see, 5,000. Okay, so yeah, that did something. All right, so it pulled up Pepe. It's got ApeCoin, Viral, Refund is back in this link, Moncoin. We got Matic. Yeah, so this is how you use Morales Money. This is how you do it. This is how you find the stuff. This is the alpha on-chain metrics that you can see what people are selling, what people are buying, what projects are worth actually diving into, and you can just see, actually, look, boom, new coins minted right in real time. This thing was minted 7 minutes ago, the Simpson Club. You know, this is how you can, I mean, this is gambling. It's gambling, but in gambling, you know, you can win big, but you can also lose really big. So just so you know. But this is how you can literally see exactly what's being minted on chain, just right on the bat. And if you pay for the subscription, if you pay for the monthly service, you get these coins and these metrics on a daily basis, and not just a weekly time frame or a monthly time frame. You get it on the daily and the hourly, so you can know exactly when things are happening. So shout out to Ivan on Tech, shout out to Morales Money for creating an amazing DApp platform. Look, 8 seconds ago, boom, fam, just created. And we can look at it, we can click on it, we can see, and when things are created literally 8 seconds ago, you know, it's going to be hard to find like that true, but we have, at least gives you the contract address. Throw $10, make $1 million. Just kidding. All right, well, I hope you guys are doing good. We are coming up to the FOMC meeting here at 2:30 today, and we are going to see what happens. Is it going to push the S&P 500 back up to its point of $4,400? And if the S&P starts to pump, the stock market pumps on this news, we will see the crypto markets pump on that news as well. We can see everything start to kind of do a bit of a recovery. You know, still, if you think about it, things down on the weekly, up, you know, 40% on the monthly, down so much, and it hasn't seen the full recovery just yet. I mean, we saw price valuations of back in the beginning of 2020, 2021, almost that long ago. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. If you did, if you didn't tune into the stream live and you're watching it now on a replay, leave a comment, let me know your opinions, and I want you guys to share this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Please come into the live stream live and let's talk live. Let's get it, guys. Peace.